So I'm going to try this YouTube live chat, which I've never tried before. It's always been Facebook Live, but I know that the YouTube live chat automatically uploads to a little section in your on your YouTube channel called Lives, and it's cool because it records like a video. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do this and record it. Probably nobody will show up to the live because I don't have a lot of followers, but figured I would give it a try. So someone had recently asked me about how I healed from like a chronic illness and having issues with mast cell disorder, mold, vagus nerve problems, and gut imbalances. And it's a thing, that hasn't been a thing for forever. In my 44 years of living, it wasn't a thing that people ever really talked about until the last, I'd say, about 6 years, maybe less. But now it's really showing up in a lot of people, like chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, all these chronic illnesses, autoimmune conditions. Everybody's talking about microbiome and the gut and, healing with probiotics and herbs and all these other things. And so there's just so many different things that can come into play with that. But what I like to focus on is calming down the nervous system, because nothing was able to be accomplished in my healing process until I was able to calm down my nervous system, because it was so jacked up because of life and because of traumas and because of just the whole feeling sick. And it was on 10. And then I started taking some supplements because I found out I had some mold in my house, and I was surrounded by mold in multiple different areas. So I started to clear my body of the mold. And then I found out, I have small intestinal bacteria overgrowth. That's why I have diarrhea. That's why I'm nauseous. That's why I've had heartburn for years. That also needs to be cleared. So I started taking supplements, medications, trying to get that stuff cleared out of my body. And then I literally got sicker and sicker and sicker. And and to the point where I couldn't even eat at all. And there were, I couldn't go anywhere. Any place that I went caused me some kind of a reaction that felt like an allergic reaction. And sometimes just felt like I was going to pass out and die. And then a lot of the times just felt like anxious, like shaky and things like that. So I was no stranger to panic attacks and anxiety. I had had those since I've been little, but I had not had problems with them for quite a while, especially specific phobias. I had conquered them, and I was doing very well at the time that this all hit me. But it got to the point where nobody believed me, and people just said, you should get on some kind of anxiety medication. Every doctor I went to told me the same thing. Even friends of mine were like, it's just anxiety. You're just anxious. No, the fuck I wasn't. I was literally damaged in my brain and in my vagus nerve and in my central nervous system from a few things. Number one, being exposed to mold can cause that in itself. It can cause an injury to the limbic system. Number two, past traumas and experiences with continuous tumultuous relationships, lifestyle that was just fucking wild and insane. Just major events always happening to me since I had been little, with people and just different stuff happening around me. So all of those times that I was in complete and utter and total chaos was just breaking my gut down and breaking my immune system down and breaking me down, period, causing me the leaky gut, the inflammation, and all that stuff. Then let's take into, consideration genetics. Genetics aren't in themselves bad, but when you have all these other factors that come into play, then your genetics can actually harm you if you have genetic mutations that don't help you to detox properly, or that don't create enough of something, or don't release enough of something. So that's another factor. And then just what you're putting in your body and your lifestyle. I mean, I was working out, hours a day, every day, and working out is actually a stress on the body. The body thinks it's being attacked, especially if you're a runner. All these people that are running, literally you're in fight or flight. You're in the flight version of that. And so you're constantly causing attacks on your body. So you add up all these other things, and then you're trying to work out, and all of a sudden you break down. That's why you see athletes go through this sometimes more frequently. They're like, oh, this was the healthiest person. And then they got hit with this and that. And like they had some kind of tipping point. Lyme, mold, a traumatic event, COVID even, you have this tipping point, which just sends you over the edge. And then you're in this like fucking hell. Like I would say it's hell. It's probably the worst hell I've ever experienced. So what did I have to do is I had to calm down the reactions. And I did that by practicing mindfulness, doing some meditation, doing some breathing, doing some inflammation reducing techniques. But all of that wasn't working. I was doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. And then I was still down to like 3 or 4 foods. My body would react in public, certain situations, places, even just my adrenals, just being awake for 2 or 3 hours in the day would cause me to be sick, heart rate fluctuations, feeling like I'm going to pass out, sweating, feeling like I'm going to die. I mean, it was literally the worst thing I've ever felt. All the body dysregulations, the heat, the sun, for 3 summers in a row, I could not literally sit in the heat at all. I missed summers because the heat would send me into reactions. So I had to get on low-dose naltrexone. Low-dose naltrexone pretty much saved my life. It calmed the inflammation down after a period of time of adjustment to it, which was not easy. I felt weird sensations in my jaw. I got sick 3 times, like while my immune system was regulating. I got 3 viruses 3 months in a row, and it was fucking horrible, one of which was COVID. However, my reaction started to calm down. Then I could actually take a supplement to cure my SIBO. I could actually take more things. Now, there were times in the 3 years that I was working on this that I did take things successfully and clear some out. But each and every time that I did that, I put another stress on the body. So I would clear out and then I would go do something else, like get Botox, and boom, I'd be right back to like the same spot. So I had to quit doing all those things and calm myself down. I couldn't work out. I could do push-ups, sit-ups, and dips in the kitchen, but that's all I could do. So cardio was a fucking complete no. But so I don't know whatever's going to work for anybody, but you need to calm the nervous system, breathe, go to therapy, calm yourself down, do vagus nerve exercises to stimulate the vagus nerve, to calm and heal the vagus nerve. There's a million out there. Just Google it. And then I got on low-dose naltrexone so that I could eat again. And then once all those reactions started to calm down, I could do more work. And then I went into changing my thoughts and my beliefs and my surroundings, and everything started to calm down. So, if you're on this journey of trying to find the right thing, the right functional medicine doctor, the right naturopath, the right supplement, just calm down your vagus nerve first. If you're having a lot of reactions to supplements and things that you're doing, could potentially ask your functional medicine doctor about low-dose naltrexone. It's fabulous. Even my gynecologist has heard that it worked, and Western medicines are catching on to that, which I hope that it becomes a more popular thing for people with these issues, but you still will have to go and address the root cause of the issue. So if you have Lyme, or if you have Epstein-Barr, if you have dysfunctions going on with the way you're eating in the gut, you still have to address that. Like, it's not going to be a cover-up pill, magic pill, but it will help you to be able to handle doing the appropriate treatments. You still have to do those though. But if you're struggling and you have any questions, I just wanted to put a video out here to say I've been here through a chronic illness that seemed like POTS, that seemed like SIBO, that was mold poisoning, felt like Lyme, panic attack, anxiety attacks. I mean, it all, I've been through it. So if you need anything, I'm here, and I'm here to answer any questions. Just hit me up. I don't know how to stop this.